Hi everybody, welcome back to Heidi's Humble Home. If you're new here, I'm Heidi. I'm not sure how much I'm going to get done today or what exactly I'm going to do, but I've brought up a couple of my buckets, and what I do usually is just put everything on my dining room table, so when I put things away in the buckets I can kind of reorganize, hopefully get rid of some stuff, but anyway, you're just going to kind of see me taking the rooms apart, possibly leaving some things. I'm not sure what I'm doing for winter decor. Some things can stay because I can get away with the whole winter thing, but we'll see what happens. Let's get going. You'll have to let me know in the comments if you've started dismantling everything. Yeah, the first couple days I just took it easy, relax. Even today I'm kind of slow going. I'm just going to take everything down in the family room and the kitchen, and everything gets piled in the dining room. And whether or not I put things away today, I'm not sure. We'll see how I feel. But I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas. If you're new here, a lot more content coming. I'm just trying to get myself and maybe you guys motivated to start putting your things away as well. Some things you don't want to take down, you're going to kind of miss them, right? I really enjoyed my mantle this year. And it's funny because everything goes up and it's so pretty and festive, cozy. It puts you in the mood. And then a day or two later, I'm like, oh, okay, feeling a little claustrophobic here. And I don't even have a real lot out. Enough, but, you know, it does make you feel that way. And it's nice to have like a clean slate, isn't it? I think a couple years in a row, every time that I saw the Norfolk pine, especially watching the other ladies, I'm like, I really like that. I'm going to have to try that. And then I put up my garland that's pretty old, but it's a little bit heavy, but very full, and I love it. I really do. I may have said it on Instagram. I don't remember, but my little tree, I think it was like Christmas Eve day or the day before, half of my tree lights went out. But I actually like the little tree, and I may just buy new lights and just not plug in the other ones next year. So we'll have to see. I've got a while to decide. Is it me, or should they be making all the pillow cover openings a little bit wider? I feel like I always end up ripping them a little bit or something, but they need to make them wider. I don't know, maybe it's me. I was surprised at myself this year because the ornaments on my tree were just the faux brown velvet and beige velvet. Usually I do like golds or reds or something like that, but I actually really liked that choice. And I don't know if it's because it kind of went with my room or what, but I really thought it looked pretty for a little tree and the gold bow on top. I don't know what I'll end up doing next year, but I did really like it. I didn't think I would, but I surprised myself that I did. Excuse the tarp, the green tarp that you may have seen outside around our gazebo. Frank does that every year to keep the weather elements out. I had actually just vacuumed and washed floors the day before. I don't know why, because you know, once you take things down, everything falls and sheds or whatever, but hey, can never be too clean, right? One thing about a little tree is you take it down, it's kind of simple, put it in a little box, and that's about it. So that's that. Even though one day I'd like to update this end table, I'm very excited to have it in between our two chairs again, because we had the round table that I just put near the slider in between our two chairs that me and Frank sit on every day, and it just wasn't doing it. We have a caddy that holds the remotes, an iPad, chargers, headphones, and this little round table just wasn't doing it. But our Christmas tree, of course, had to be on top of this square end table because we had more room on it. So it will be nice to put that part back, and we'll have a little more room. And here's how the room is looking. Like I said, not really decorated, just kind of kept a couple things out, and we'll get to the decorating another day. Now off to the kitchen, removing some of that stuff and putting it in the dining room. I also just realized I wear these jeans quite a bit. Yes, I do have a few pair of jeans, but these are like the comfy, cozy ones. I'm sure you don't mind and aren't even noticing. Anyway, I cut out some of the kitchen video as I was editing. I don't want you guys to watch me do every single step, so I'm going to speed it up a little bit here for you. Alright, so I got to take a time out for 1 minute. So Frank is funny. Every once in a while he'll watch those specials on Sasquatch, Bigfoot, whatever, and it's like they almost catch him every episode. So we'll kind of tease with each other, and he'll say, "Oh, they almost caught him," and it's so funny. Of course, with all the technology, why aren't they catching him? You know what I mean? That could be a whole other discussion if you believe or not. Anyway, so my brother and sister-in-law, for a joke, gave him this warning: Sasquatch sighted, enter at your own risk. So we thought that was kind of cute. And then this is actually a joke that we have going. So sometimes Frank will come home, and this is when I was working and filming. It was hectic to fit in. And if you work, you know what I'm talking about. So sometimes, poor guy Frank would come home and I'd say, oh, and he'd say, what's the matter? I said, I'm in the middle of filming. The poor guy, so he used to say, I'm sorry, I'm coming home to my own house. You know, we would just make a joke about it. And my brother would always say, you need a light that's flashing on and off. So when he walks in the house, he knows when you're filming. So he got this on-air, it's a light, and it actually does light up. So I'm thinking of taking a picture of Frank coming through the door one of these days with, I'll have my tripod, which is what you guys are sitting on, and me maybe next to it with a funny face and this, you know, lit. So anyway, it was kind of funny. But, all right, back to work. All right, so the kitchen, I quickly put everything in the dining room. It's basically kind of what I do every year. As I talked about, I put everything in here. And a couple things, you know, some things you just don't know what to do with. So I'm just kind of, but anyway, all the Christmas stuff, gotta put those dishes away. Some of the Christmas stuff is staying. Like, I'm just gonna keep these cups here to get rid of those. Didn't really eat a lot of those. So I don't know if I want those hanging around too much longer. And this can actually stay for a little bit. I may or may not keep it there because, you know, when you pack everything away, I remember years ago I kept snowmen out when they were popular, and then you got to like find everything and pack them back in. So I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that there, although I say that in my family room. Actually just shut the light off, but as you can see, those stems there will probably stay, and which is why it's good to get stems that are good for winter. You know what I mean? Same in the dining room. These are going to stay, and the ones on my table, I'll just take out the berries, and obviously less Christmassy, but this is kind of what I'm left with here. I'm not decorating today. Today was enough just doing this. So I've got everything on the table. I've got a couple tubs. I've got a couple tubs downstairs, but they're actually really heavy. So I really want to weed things out. And as you know, my regular decor is simple. But, you know, if I can get rid of some things, it's just, I don't want too much. So anyway, that's what that's looking like. And some of the stuff that is regular decor, I kind of keep together. You know, some of the risers, the bowls, the candles, candlesticks. And then obviously the rest of this stuff goes in the tubs. And, you know, there's stuff in the tubs that I haven't even used. I may try to get rid of some things. This is kind of the cup, the mugs, and actually we didn't use this. I got an extra one, so that'll be good for next year. A couple of the serving dishes, things like that. So here's my centerpiece. I just took off the red bow, and I think I'm going to use that. And I may use another scarf that's sort of neutral. All right, so I semi-organized this. I say semi, I think it's pretty good. I have no idea how it got so scratched. I'm very careful when I put things down, but maybe it adds to the character. I don't know. I got this at the Christmas tree shop many, many years ago. I don't know if all of you have had those around your area. But anyway, I just try to put napkins and dish towels. I wish things could be a little more together, but it's good enough. Whenever I finish a holiday, that goes in the back. So for example, we just finished Christmas. So these are, I'm trying not to bring in too close, but I'm holding the phone. So I got some napkins that I use for Christmas, a dish towel. This is fall, a little bit of spring. And sometimes I just have a few of a certain kind of a napkin, because maybe for bread baskets, or I display them on a two-tiered thing. I don't know. This is, oh no, it's a fall one back there too. Yeah, so it looks like they might be mixed in a little bit, or mixed in a little bit. These are summer. I thought I washed that, it looks dirty. You know, a little bit of everything. The fall, I've got a lot of fall. Put some napkins there, so. But those napkins and dish towels are usually the top two. These are some plates. I probably should have put you guys on a tripod, sorry. This one you saw on my counter. I either display them or I use them. You know, that one there I put cookies on. Here are napkins. I've got a couple big, and as you can see, the Christmas ones are on the bottom because we won't be using those for a year. So So those were all the extra. And then I had a little bit of fall. Let me bring you up a little bit. For Easter, be cute. Look at these with the bow. These little ones are mostly for appetizers. I put out little plates. Look at this for Easter I used last year. How cute are those? I don't even know where I got those. Oh, I think Home Goods. And there's spring, there's fall. So I just kind of keep those there. These are extra plates here. Christmas, a little bit of fall. Not a lot actually there. Well, that's a good amount. And then those there I had on my counter. Napkin rings. And then of course, tablecloths down here. So that's how I organized this. So you know, Heidi's Humble Home, we keep it real here. This is why I do not show this corner that much. I'm not liking the spoons and the spoon and the fork. But anyway, I have nothing on this wall, and that's okay. That doesn't bother me as much as that. All the wires. We keep our snacks in there. That could be in another organizational video. But I'd love to get, and let me know what you think or have ideas on. So it's a small area. I can't fit anything too big, but I think a nice corner hutch or some kind of a bookcase, something to go in the corner. But then again, I don't know what I would do with the snacks unless there was storage underneath. But I very seldom show that corner because of the wires. And there's not much going on there. Just, you know, it's an old pie cupboard, which I wouldn't be too sad getting rid of. Maybe I can use it somewhere else. But any ideas, let me know. All right, everybody, thanks for stopping by today. At least I feel like I've accomplished something. Maybe I motivated you to get your, I'm calling it dismantling of your Christmas decor. You know, it had to start sooner or later, but I really needed a couple days just to kind of relax and just do nothing. Will I get to organizing today and putting things away? Not really sure, but this is a start. All right, everybody, hope to see you soon. And if you are new here, there is so much more content coming. Please consider subscribing to my channel. I will be decorating for winter a little bit, trying to keep things neutral and simple. So have a great day, everybody. Hope to see you soon.